Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings. Now, when we left off, we had done a rather good job, in my opinion at least, of taking out the Norvoshi vassals, and indeed their king as well. So hopefully we will soon see most of them defecting to other factions, I suppose. And now I have headed back to Pentos to hopefully participate in a quest, as many of you did actually state that these series of quests do have a certain event that occurs once you complete them. So let us just attempt to do this, shall we? So now I have asked him, do you have any more tasks for me? And he says, yes, I do. A close friend of mine has gone missing. He was visiting some ruined baths north of Mer, but neither I nor my associates have heard from him since he set out weeks ago. He was supposed to be back by now. What would you have me do? Go look for him. If he has met with an unfortunate end, I need you to return any books or scrolls he might carry, but I pray that is not the case. But find out what happened to him, King Elias, of House Reformia. Now we are. So yes. And I'll make sure you're well rewarded, he says, which is wonderful. Okay, so I will find your friend, and this is the Half a Meister quest. Yes. I have learned how to pronounce it, of course. Okay, so, north of Mer, was it not? Ooh, around here, perhaps? Ah, no, never mind. Okay. Yes, I'm looking at the map all wrong, of course. So, yes, let us just head on to the ruined baths and make sure that we don't get into any trouble along the way. Now, this is rather troublesome, is it not? Yes, it is. Okay, so we have a real-time event. You rest near a village when the local elder's wife approaches you. The wife wants to sleep with you while her husband is away. You send one of your men in your place. Should we do that? I've always refused, you see. So I think we'll go with this, because I know refusing does actually give us honor, but if we send one of our men in our place, we might get some morale, which we do not need, but it would be nice to test it out, I think. So let's go with it. We actually lose honor that way as well. Okay, well, never mind. We have quite a lot of honor as it is, so I think we should be okay. Our right to rule is pretty considerable as well. I did, in the new version, send off quite a few of our companions, and I have, is it 18 or 20 or something like that now? So that's pretty reasonable. Not entirely sure. And, these fellows are running away from us, of course. They are now doing battle with some Mer vassals there. Okay, well, there's a Sea Raider landing as well. Okay, ruined baths. Here we arrive, and I will be leveling up some of our units before we head in there. Now, I do mention here that we have found Sir Jasper Rivers. He was in the tavern at Pentos, so that is wonderful. He is actually a cavalryman already, which is very nice indeed. Let's just take a look at his skills very quickly, and oh wow. This is very strange. He actually comes with 4 power draw, so this fellow appears to be an archer of sorts. Now, he doesn't have any horse archery, which would probably be rather useful. So, what we will be doing with him, I think, considering he is only level 4, we will want to get him a bow as quickly as possible, and then we're probably going to want to level up his horse archery a little bit, and get him a good horse as well, because he has 4 in riding. He has 4 in athletics as well. I suppose that is for sieges. And we do need to level up his leadership a little bit as well, just to make sure that he will become a rather nice vassal in the end. So that would be very nice. And now, I have also done something else, which I will hopefully be able to show you a little bit later on in the episode, because of course we are not near any of our vassals, and I think it would be a little bit less thrilling if I told you outright. So yes, without further ado, let us head in to the ruined public baths, and we will now search the ruins, and hopefully not come across any flesh-eating ghouls or various ghosts, and oh no, this does not look good. Okay, well, let us head onward. I am a brave soul, perhaps. Yes, I put perhaps on the end there, of course. Okay, so, what is going on here? Ooh. Oh, there is a fellow. He is not going to be aggressive, I do not believe. Hopefully, oh, he is going to be aggressive. Okay. Well, I take it back. Well, Dark Sister will deal with these fellows rather considerably, as you can see. Wow, okay. That is rather impressive. Okay, well, this guy is throwing stones at me. I do not believe if he even hit me, it's going to do any damage. So let's just head in here and do some stabbing motions. And, oh, he was... Wow, that's strange. I have an arrow in my shield, but I thought he was throwing stones. Okay, well, that is rather peculiar. Okay, well, let's just take her out. And we will now deal with the rest of them. Come at me, fellows. Yes, there we are. Ah, the leader of the outlaws lies dead at your feet. His band must have held Halden captive. Search for Halden in the ruined houses. Okay, well, oh, there we are. There's a nice shield bash right there. Very nice. Oh, I was attempting to do it again, but no such luck. That was rather cool. Okay, so we have to search for him in the ruined houses. Hopefully it will be this one. No. Okay, it's obviously going to be this one, perhaps, then. Aha! Here he is! Okay, he is a half-Meister, apparently. Okay, so, are you Illyrios's acquaintance? Indeed I am, King Elias. My name is Halden, and I appreciate the help. I've been looking for... never mind. Anyhow, I ran into these bandits, and they had me at their mercy when you came to my rescue. Glad I could be of help. I am sure the Magister will reward you handsomely for your work. King Elias, you seem an able fellow, and he might have... work for you, so visit him regularly. Oh yes, thank you very much. Okay, so this would not be possible, by the way, if I may just mention, without most of you telling me in the comments, because I would not have returned to Pentos if I did not receive those comments. So thank you very much for that. Now we are going to be heading back, I suppose, and retrieving our reward, and then potentially being able to start the next quest. So let us head on to Pentos, and oh! Okay, it appears the Free Folk have taken the Dreadfort from the north. Of course. Okay, well, we will hopefully be able to head over there very soon. Maybe when we have our next companion ready for vassalage, we will be heading over there and maybe taking some of the Free Folk's fiefs, and then we will be able to, I suppose, promote one of our companions. That would be rather nice, to say the least. So that will be fine. Now, I have read your comments on all of your suggestions on where we are going to be warring next. Of course, this is all after these quests have been completed, but I believe you suggested... what was it? Tyrosh and Myr and Liss, I suppose? So, yes, those particular factions will probably see the brunt of our aggression sooner rather than later, because apparently Pentos is very powerful. So, well, they are quite strong. So, that is going to be something that we do need to worry about in the end, but I would like to deal with them sooner rather than later, perhaps. Maybe they would be a little bit stronger at that point, but never mind. Okay, we are fine. We are back here, and we are going to be saying, I found Halden and rescued him from a band of bandits. Oh, yes. I think a reward is in order. 2,500 coins, very nice indeed. And was that it? Okay. Who is Halden? Oh, just an old friend of mine. Aha. They call him Half-Meister on account of him being almost a Meister, but not quite. Aha, okay. So, now, if we leave here, and then we head back in, I do want to check for a bow really fast. Okay, we can get a cracked bow, strong practice bow. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, we'll have to go to one of the other nearby towns, hopefully get a bow for our new companion, Sir Jasper Rivers. And I would like to check for some food. Yes, there we are. Thank you very much. We were having quite a few food issues, if you recall, from the previous episode. I was able to find some at Bravos, and then head on downward. So let's go back into the castle and hope that we can actually find the next quest part, perhaps? Ah, there we are. Halden mentioned that you might have further need of my skills. Yes, King Elias, I do. I need someone to take a message to a friend of mine in King's Landing. Well, thank goodness we're not at war with any of those fellows over there. Now, where can I find him? Oh, he'll find you. Don't you worry on that account. Just go to the biggest tavern in the city and wait around. I'm sure you'll get in contact with him. What is his name? How do I know whether I'm talking to the right person? My friend goes by the name of Rugen. Aha, okay. Very well. I'll bring Rugen your message. Or Ruggen. I would think that Ruggen would be double G, but Who knows? So, Fire and Blood Part 1 has been started. We are going to be heading over to King's Land. Oh my, it's quite far away. Okay, well, it's currently being held by the Stormlands, so we shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. So let us speed up. And, it appears one of the Norvoshi has, switched from Norvos and gone to Pentos. That is not too good, I must admit. The Pentos faction is already rather considerable, I think. That's not too good. Okay. Well, let us attempt to get around here, and oh no. Okay. Oh, blue and red spots. I believe they are the good ones. I believe one of you did actually tell me in the comments a while ago the various mushrooms that you can see. Okay, we're going to pick them up and eat them. There we are. Yes, the mushrooms were really tasty. They didn't give us anything, though, which is unfortunate. Aha! Sir Jasper Rivers has advanced to level 5, so we will hopefully be able to get him some horse archery, perhaps? Well, I'm not entirely sure at the moment. What is going on here? Word has reached you that invaders have landed in the Stormlands. According to one of your men, who recounts one of the numerous rumors in your army, they're half man, half beast. The man is shaking with fright as he describes their evil eyes, their black and golden armor, their helmets adorned with dragons, griffins, and skulls. Oh my, I have a feeling that we know who they are, and I think we actually saw something in the recent messages here. Aha! Look at that! House Targaryen has taken ownership over Lake Town. Oh my goodness, and a couple of other places as well, and they've declared war against everyone. Okay, well, at least not to us, that's good. They've declared war against the Reach, the Westerlands, Dragonstone, the Riverlands, and Stormlands, of course. And what color are they? That is... Oh, there they are. Okay, so they've taken all of this. This is very impressive already. Goodness me. Okay, well, that is definitely something we need to go and check out in just a moment, of course. And we will be going to King's Landing in a few seconds. There we are. Okay, so we do need to go into the tavern, as we just see that one of the good brothers has renounced his allegiance to the Vale and joined the Free Folk. That is very strange. I think the Vale is rather powerful, but of course they do not really take much aggression towards other factions at the moment. Okay, so let's see here. Rugen, where is Rugen? We need to find him. Goodness me, the amount of work that goes into having all of these fellows sit down at a table and drink from their mugs and so forth. Oh my goodness, it's very nice. Okay, so here is Rugen. He is a very dapper looking fellow, of course. So, are you Rugen? Yes, what's it to you? My name is King Elias of House Reformia. I've been sent by Illyrio Mopatis all the way from Pentos to bring you a message. Ah, yes, the message. Well done, King Elias. Let's keep this between us, eh? Here's a bit of incentive. Do you need me to bring back a message? Well, if you're heading back to Pentos, you might as well bring him my reply. You'll need to keep quiet about your doings, obviously. Oh, there we are. Okay, so this seems a bit of a shady quest. So we will be heading back there in just a moment. Yes, there we are. Okay, so let's take a look here for a bow. Aha! There is a strong war bow. That is very nice. Is it nice? I think it is. It could be better, I think. Cannot be used on horseback. Ah, that's unfortunate. Aha! A masterwork practice bow, but it is less damage. Rather considerably less damage. Well, the thing is, we wouldn't have to make him into a complete horse archer. What we could do is have him use this in sieges, and then maybe he would have a rather good two-handed weapon to use in field battles, perhaps. So I will buy this. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's only 3,000. It's not going to be too much in terms of how much we have in the treasury at the moment, but I suppose it would be nice for him to actually be able to wield something rather cool. So let's see here. I'm actually just thinking, we haven't had a look at what kind of bow he's using at the... Oh, he's not using any bow. Okay. Well, that is fine then. He's using an arming sword. A pretty good helmet, I must admit. Okay. So let's see here. We didn't even buy him any arrows. That's rather impressive. Okay, so we are going to be increasing his strength because we do want to get him to 5 in power draw so that he can use this bow. So hopefully we'll be able to get him 2 more levels very, very quickly, thanks to our trainer skill, of course. And then what will we get him? I believe we're probably going to be getting him Iron Flesh? I think Iron Flesh would probably help him out quite a bit. Maybe make him a little bit more tough in combat. That should be fine. So, yes, that is good. Now, we need to head back, do we not? Return to Meister Illyrio, of course. But I would really like to head down here and talk to one of the Targaryens, if possible. So, maybe we can get round there really fast. I will probably be cutting away for this. And, as you may see here, Archon Berengar Paren is patrolling around that particular village right there. And so, I think you can gather that I have changed the Lord title, and it is now Archon. I felt that that was a rather suitable title for our units, and it does make them stand out quite a bit. So thank you very much for all of your suggestions on that. I believe one of you in particular did have a rather extensive comment on that, so thank you once again. Okay, so we have arrived at Griffin's Roost, I believe, and this is, of course, where the Targaryens are holding a feast, which is rather good timing, I must admit. So we have a rather huge amount of various vassals here. The king himself as well, which is wonderful. So I think what we're probably going to be attempting to do is make an alliance with them, if possible, as I would prefer it if we were not going to be a target of theirs, perhaps. So, yes. My name is King Elias, of course. Oh my. Okay, oh. Aha, yes. So, oh! Okay, we already have 26 relation with the king himself. That is wonderful. Okay, so let's see here. What shall we do? I think I should probably dispatch an emissary instead of talking to him directly. I think that's probably going to be a better idea. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Let's just ask him... Whoa, okay, he has quite a few different vassals here. Okay. Well, yes, that is fine. And should we do a task for him? Ah, he doesn't need any assistance at this time. Of course he does not. We could offer our sword in vassalage, but I do not think that is very wise at the moment. Okay, so there we are. That is wonderful. House Targaryen has now entered the fray, as it were. So, yes, we will now be heading back to Meister Illyrio at Pentos. And, yes, that is what we need to do. So, I will see you soon. Okay, so we are arriving at Pentos, and we will now be heading into the castle once again, and speaking to Illyrio himself. So, let us do it. Rugen asked me to bring you his reply. Ah, splendid King Elias. You've been a great help. Would you be interested in doing me yet another favor? Yes. I need you to bring a chest of valuables to an acquaintance of mine, a knight by the name of Rolly Duckfield. I've arranged for him to wait in a tavern in Norvos. Bring him the chest and I'll make sure you're well rewarded. Oh, okay. Aha. Carrying a small chest, handing it over to you. Okay, we will be heading over to Norvos then. Thankfully enough, we captured it, and I suppose we eliminated those vassals in the previous episode, so we don't need to worry about any aggression towards this area here. So, once again, I will be cutting away after this real-time event. Oh my goodness. You are a famous leader, and you receive news that a group of street musicians wishes to join you and make your travels more joyous. Well, I will accept them. Let's just take a look at them. Lute player and singer. Okay, that is rather amusing, to say the least. Wonderful. Okay, let's just take a look at their stats out of interest. Oh, wow, they're actually not too bad, considering. Okay, that is great. They don't have the greatest gear, of course, but their stats are pretty solid, I suppose. So, yes, let us now head on to Norvos. Okay, so we have arrived in Norvos, and as you may see here, we have Sir Rolly Duckfield in front of us here. And we are going to be saying, Sir Rolly, Meister Illyrio asked me to bring you this chest. Ah, good, good, but Griff says our plans have changed, and I'm afraid I can't carry this with me. You have to bring the chest to Watkin in Saloris. Who are you talking about? Who's Griff and Watkin? Ah, never mind. Just bring the chest to Saloris and deliver it to Watkin. Very well. Aha, thanks friend. Okay, wonderful. So, apparently now we need to head over to Soloris, which is down, oh my, down here. Okay, so yes, once again, I will cut out the travel time. Okay, so we are arriving now at Soloris, and we will be speaking to Watkin, I believe his name is. So let us head into the tavern. I'm pretty sure he's going to be in here rather than in the castle, perhaps? Is that him? No, that's Waltier. And... ah, there he is. He is the fellow with the very dapper-looking hat on. Okay, so... are you Watkin? Rolly Duckfield asked me to bring you this chest. Ah, that's great news. Excuse me if I was a bit sharp before. We're very busy. Say, would you mind bringing a message to my master? He's outside Valon Therese with the rest of the company. I'll bring your master a message. Who is he? Sir Harry Strickland, Captain General of the Golden Company. Hurry. Oh my, okay. Goodness me. Valon Therese, at least that is close, I suppose. Ah, there we are. We have to go to the camp of the Golden Company. Okay. I hope this is worth it. There's a lot of running around. And, okay, these fellows are running away from us at the moment. Okay, there we are. Good. So, let us enter the camp. Ah, okay, so no battle, thank goodness. But, that wouldn't have actually been a bad idea. Nevertheless, we will speak to Sir Harry Strickland. Yes, I bring a message from a young man named Watkin. By the Seven, where is the boy? He was supposed to be back weeks ago. Ah, just give me the message. Here you are. How did you come by Watkin in the first place? Oh, I don't care. Do you know Illyrio? Tell the fat man to keep his plans together. I will. Look at my poor feet, all that marching back and forth. Yes, exactly. I am also having issues. Okay, so what do we have to do now? We have to return to, yes, Illyrio and claim our reward. So, oh my, yes, all the way back to Pentos it is. Okay, so we have arrived back to Pentos, and as you may see here, we are having a get-together with a lot of Melas people, it appears. So, not entirely sure what's going on, but we are going to be speaking to Illyrio, nevertheless. So Rolly had me deliver the chest to a man named Watkin in Soloris. Yes, I heard. You went beyond what I asked you for, and for that I am profoundly thankful. And Fenna has advanced to level 9, and we gain 500 coins. Okay, well, there we are. If you don't mind me asking, who is Griff? Ah, King Elias, you'll know in time. Suffice to say, the Westerosi are all the same. They sew some beast upon a scrap of silk, and suddenly they are all lions or stags or eagles. But black or red, a dragon is still a dragon. But I need you to do one last thing for me. I need you to visit a place close to Sunspear, called the Water Gardens. Look for a man called Ario Hotar, and deliver this letter to him. Very well, okay. Well, oh my goodness. Yes, where is, there it is, the Water Gardens. Okay, well, I will be heading over here, and I will see you once we arrive, I suppose. Okay, so we have arrived at the Water Gardens, and just before I arrived here, I noticed that I had actually run out of food, but other than that, it appears that Aegon Targaryen himself is indicting a lot of his vassals, and they are joining the Westerlands, which is not a good idea, so maybe we will have some issues with them, but nevertheless, we have arrived. We will now enter the gardens and see what is within. Oh my. Goodness me. Okay, so let's take a look here. We are going to be apparently getting off our horse. Yes, it appears this is not horse-friendly. There we are, that seems fine. So, aha, here he is. State your name and business. I bring a sealed letter from Illyrio Mopatis. Do you now? Give it to me. Here you are. You hand the letter to Ario Hotar, who proceeds to read it. The prince must hear of this. Visit him, but do not cause him harm. I will. Good. Okay. Which prince is it? Ah, I see. Who should be at his court in Sunspear. This is a very large quest by the looks of things, so let's head over to Sunspear really quick. We do need to get some more food, if we can. Okay, that seems okay. Oh, we have some more fish there. That's wonderful. Okay, good. So, let us head in to the castle, and we will be speaking to Doran himself, if possible. Ah, he's over there. Okay, of course. Hello. Oh, we're speaking to a chair. Okay, so, I was told to bring you this. Ah, yes, King Elias, was it? Magister Illyrio speaks highly of you in this letter. You've done us a great service. I'm honored. It seems to me that the Magister did not offer you a suitable reward for the great risks you faced. I will grant you a proper reward on the understanding that not a word of what you've accomplished for us ever leaves your mouth. Words are like arrows. Once loosened, you cannot call them back, and one stray arrow can bring down even a prince. I won't speak a word of what I've done. Good, good. Accept this, whoa, okay. Accept this as a proper reward for your accomplishments then, King Elias, and remember your vow. 120,000? Is that 120,000 or is that 12,000? I have trouble with that. Well, we'll take a look in just a moment, of course. So, there we are. Thank you very much. That is great. Now, how much is that? No, that is 12,000. Okay. I thought that 120,000 was a little bit too much. Okay, well, there we are. We have completed the Fire and Blood quest, and we have now witnessed the invasion of House Targaryen into Westeros. Thankfully enough, they have not declared war against us just yet, and hopefully I will be able to send an emissary. Whoever has the highest persuasion will probably be going off, and we will hopefully make some sort of alliance or non-aggression pact with them. That would be wonderful. But nevertheless, I will end this episode off here, and next time on A Clash of Kings, we will see the results, hopefully, of the emissary, but if we do not, then I think we're probably going to be declaring war against Lys, perhaps? Maybe. And then we'll probably go for Tyrosh or something along those lines. I think Tyrosh is probably going to be the best one to go for, because at the moment they do not have any castles. They only have Tyrosh, and that is it. So hopefully we'll be able to do that, and then we will maybe be able to make one of our companions a vassal as well. I'm hoping that Call will be able to do something rather useful, as well as potentially Fenna as well, although I am not leveling up her leadership at all at the moment, so that is definitely something to consider. We will level up her Iron Flesh a little bit more, and some more Weapon Master, I think. We want her to just be a little bit better in combat, and then I will think about her command skills at a later time. So let's give her some two-handed weapon proficiency, and then we will talk to Martin as well. So what I'm doing here with him is basically just increasing his agility every single time I can, so that we can get a huge amount of foraging going on here. So that would be wonderful. Now I would like to get him some more Iron Flesh so that he stays alive longer, gives us more foraging for a longer period of time if he doesn't get killed in a battle, of course. So that is very nice indeed. So yes, once again, I will be ending this episode off here. I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.